migratory animals living under changing weather.
It's been years now, but Mom remembers everything about that morning. The leaves and the beech trees, the glittering spider webs, even the sky itself. That day when the wolf appeared out of nowhere and clawed up your ear. It was me. I've wanted to tell you for so long now. I couldn't not tell you anymore.
I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good.
Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust. Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust. Here comes a thought that might alarm you. What someone said and how it harms you.
They pose as humans, even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They eat, even though they've never experienced hunger. They study, even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship, even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such a monster, I would likely be eaten by it. Because in truth, I am that monster.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been.
But in this handmade heaven, I come alive. Bluebirds forever color the sky. In this handmade heaven, we forget the time. 'Cause birds of a feather fly together.
It's cool. It's cool. It's just blood, man. Don't freak out. Broke out of his cage, pretended to be the author, and wants Dipper's journal. Well, he took us into his home, tricked us, and tried to destroy us. I say we return the favor. Yeah, man. I mean, you think I can't hear that stuff you're constantly whispering under your breath? This summer was super boring until you showed up. I have more fun with you than, like, practically anybody else. And if you ever stop being my friend, I would, like, throw myself into the bottomless pit. I just wrestled myself, dude. That was awkward.
Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved.
What do you mean it's no big deal? Honestly, it's more than I could ever hope to pull off. I sleep through my alarm all the time, and I'm such a slacker. If I weren't the boss, I would have had to fire myself a while ago. You can't beat me, Haida. Not like this. Don't you think you're picking a fight with the wrong person? Interesting. There's a lot of surprise traffic from the 40 and up demo. I bet you we could boost those numbers. How about we pivot our plans a bit?
I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Helping myself, you might say. It's about time I helped myself, don't you think? Yeah, we both have things the other wants. Which brings me to why I'm here. I want you to give me the scroll.
There's
There's a line between the winners and the losers. There's a line between the chosen and the rest. And I've done the best I could, but I've always known just where we stood. Me here with the luckless, you there with the blessed.
I've never seen glyphs before, but it seems very similar to the elemental magic practiced in the Savage Ages. Actually, not many people know this, but no. This stuff is restricted for a reason. You should forget about it before you're hurt. You were right before. I'm a powerless witch. A lot of my ancestors were. I never thought I'd have a future in a world like this. But then, Bellows found me and gave me a staff with artificial magic. Said the Titan had big plans for me.
Tell me again about how it hurts being awfully loud for an introvert. Get out of my room. Smile wiped clean. Isn't it weird to be so mean? I'm guessing that I've grown horns. I guess I'm human no more. I can tell I've rotted in your brain.
Storms and fog? We must have gotten lucky. When we arrived, there wasn't a patch of fog in sight. Now it feels like I'm on vacation. But as you know, a boat wouldn't have made it over. We had no choice but to use the same method of transport you did. Who knew that everyone's favorite bard had the power to summon dragons? I guess Dvalin must be a die-hard fan of classical ballads.